Good morning, people. It is 6:30 a.m. My ass just woke up, so excuse me for being a bit bleary-eyed. First thing I do every morning, I literally just got out of the fridge and I've drunk half of it already because I was thirsty. Hydrate, first thing a.m. This is, I've got a fucking zesty hairband on because my hair is crazy in the morning. HydraFlow, hydration. First thing you want to do every morning is hydrate your ass. Not your ass, your body. Glutathione max. I get this from Full Bore Sports. I get all my supplements from Full Bore Sports. They are my sponsor, but I actually ordered from them a while before I was sponsored by them. They have everything on there. The main thing that I like that they have on there is all the Trained by JP supplements, which is the best health subs. Anyways, code JGAN10, sale straight in the morning. I am on it. Anyways, glutathione max. This HydraFlow is for hydration, all right? Glutathione max, this is for oxidative stress. Then I also put in glutamine powder. So this is for why I take it. There's a few benefits, one being hydration, but why I take this is it's good for gut health, GI stress. So this was in the fridge overnight. So when I have it first thing in the morning, super refreshing, starts the day off nicely. All right, then I'll take my fat burners. So clenbuterol, currently I'm on 100 mcg of clen. See all my assortment of stuff, supplements here. Then I am taking T4, which is for the thyroid. So I'm taking 200 T4, which is on the upper end. That's the highest I've ever taken. And then I take 25 T3, and that is it for the fat burners. Not taking any of Himbine, don't really need it at this point. I'm pretty damn lean. I will show you a physique update shortly. I just realised I haven't even done a fucking introduction yet, but that's fine. I'm going to be doing a day in the life, run you through my day at 6.5 weeks out. So it's Tuesday today. This coming Saturday I'll be 6 weeks out, so 6 weeks and 5 days-ish. Woke up this morning at 107.9 kilograms. So over the past pretty much 4 or 5 weeks, I've been hovering around 108, 110, progressively getting leaner, getting a good chunk leaner across that time with not really losing too much weight, which I'm actually pretty damn happy about. Whether I'm growing, I'm not too sure, but it's coming off steadily. Got glute lines, I'll show you a physique update anyway. We're about to go do steps. I'm not actually doing any cardio this prep and haven't done any and won't do any. We're taking a longer prep approach to give me time to come in. Fat actually falls off me. I'm a bit of a freak for fat loss, but I suffer in the off season. So no cardio, but I like to get up, and even though I don't have cardio, I like the routine of cardio, getting up and doing it. So all I do is just go and do some steps on a treadmill downstairs. I live in an apartment complex with a little gym. It's not the gym that I train at. I train at Frontline Fit, if you have been following me, which is in Manchester, like near Piccadilly and Coates. But anyways, I go down there, do some steps, do some ab crunch. And then I'll pose. I'm trying to decide whether I want to pose outside. There is a terrace, like a roof terrace, but it is overlooked by flats, and sometimes I just can't be asked in case I get interrupted. It's a bit embarrassing because I'm literally in the fucking trunks. Or I might just do it in my flat. I'll see. Anyways, down the hatch. Then I'll take my health supplements. I won't bore you with all my health supplements, but they're all trained by JP. This can be a topic for another day. If I go through all of them and their benefits, it'll take ages and you'll probably turn the video off. All trained by JP. main staples are for being on cycle: vital support, heart care, Omega, Pharma Pro, and then obviously all the rest, vitamin C's, D3, K2, and some other bits. All right, let's get going. That's my alarm for cardio, so right on time.
My door. Early this morning, when you knocked upon my door, and I say, hello Satan, I believe it is time to go. Me and the devil by side, me and the devil walking side by side, and I'm gonna see my man until I get satisfied. See, you don't see why, and you dog me around. Say, don't see why people dog me around. It must be that old evil spirit so deep down in your ground.
Privacy of my own flat, where I'm not being overlooked, I'll practice stomach vacuums. Okay, so that was my little physique update there. Am I in this? No. Let me put the camera a bit further away. So, current physique. Is that better? Current physique, we're running flat at this point, which is what you have to do on prep to get conditioned, right? So, we've been digging for a while now just to get new condition. This is definitely the leanest I've ever been. My legs are super, super dry. Let me see if you can see the legs in this lighting. You know, they're really, really coming on now. Anyways, physique's pretty flat, but that's what needs to be done. Like, you have to run flat to get conditioned. A feed is on the horizon, but you know, it's one of those things I'm not, you know, hoping for it. If it comes, it comes, but I'm enjoying this process of digging into new condition I've not seen before. So that's where we're at. Now, stomach vacuums, how to do them, why do we do them? For two reasons. One, classic physique, hitting a stomach vacuum in shots, you know, your front double bicep. You need to have a strong vacuum. Mine is average, so I need to work on it. I can pull it, but I can't hold it for very long. Okay? Secondly, it's good waist control. Another good practice is during your off season, continue doing your stomach vacuums, because why people get these big distended stomachs is people are always like, oh, it's growth hormone. Like, it's not growth hormone. It's growth hormone doesn't grow your fucking intestines to out here, does it? Have some sense. What it is mostly is forcing lots of food, taking lots of insulin, enabling you to eat these massive amounts of food and just letting your gut sit out all day. And when it is out all day, that is the new norm. So you have to be conscious, like when you're walking around, keep your abs on. I know it's not always easy, but keep this tight at all times. Anyways, stomach vacuums. Big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then block your nose. Don't take any breaths in, and suck your belly button back into your spine and up. Now, an easier way to do this to start is leaning over something like this. Now you just hold it for as long as you can. I'll try and aim for like 10, 15 seconds. For me right now, I'm trying to master the ability of holding it in poses. So I'm doing this, like with my hands above my head, doing it to make it harder. All right, and I'll do that about 10 times. So next on the agenda, client work, some check-ins. Now on the treadmill this morning when I was doing my steps, I'm replying to clients, say late text after I put my phone away, and I have prep clients that text me WhatsApp check-ins. Now my normal lifestyle clients, and even them, my prep clients, once a week they'll upload their official check-in to the app and I'll give them a video feedback. But when my clients are on prep for a competition photo shoot, we'll do 2-3 check-ins a week. One official one on the app where they'll get video feedback, and then on WhatsApp, because things are moving fast. I've got a client, Jez, doing a men's physique competition. Same show as me actually, in 6.5 weeks, which will be handy and cool experience to do together. But he comes in very quick. Changes happen pretty damn rapid. So I need to keep on top of him throughout the week. Check-ins going down now, probably do about half an hour's worth and then eat, because it's 7:30 now. I'll probably eat around 8 o'clock, meal 1, and then I'll run you through that as well. Meal 1 going down just before 8, it's 10 to 8 now. So 100 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of performance protein by Trained by JP, 50 grams of frozen raspberries, 50 grams of frozen blueberries. Then on top of that, 2 grams of pink salt and 2 grams of low salt. Why I have low salt as well, it's lower sodium, higher potassium. Then cinnamon all over. Macros of this. By the way, this is the first time I've actually worked out my macros all prep. I'll just follow a meal plan, right? And I just think it's easier for me to not get into the numbers and just eat what's on the plan. But for the sake of the YouTube, and I'm quite curious, I will work out my macros and total calories. So this will be the first time me finding out what my macros and calories are, just the same as you. So protein on this is 42, carbohydrates 104, fats 3. You will notice across this training day, my fats are very low. Goal for this is, don't really need them, bottom them out and use carbohydrates, which will fuel performance. So yeah, gonna get stuck into this, watch YouTube for 10 minutes, however long it takes to eat this, and then get back to check-ins. Meal 2 going down. So chicken breast, 225 grams raw weight, 75 grams of dry weight rice, jasmine rice. Then I've got some kimchi on there, which is fermented, which is good for digestion, microbiome. It's also bloody lovely. Some salad and 100 grams of asparagus. Okay, the sauce I use is 0% fat Greek yogurt. It's actually incredibly nice and very low calorie, and most of it is protein, which I only use 20 grams of it, which is like 12 calories. And then I'll just put a dollop, it's like 15 grams of chunky salsa from Aldi, which is like 5 calories. That mix is very nice, and I just use that for every meat meal at the moment. And then once I get bored of that, swap it out, like mustard or something like that. 2 grams of low salt, 2 grams of pink salt, macros of which are total calories of 562, protein 76, carbs 71, fats 3, once again low fat. Eat this, go back to doing some work, got some shit to do around the flat, get ready, and I'll prepare my pre-meal, which is, oh sorry, and I forgot 100 grams of pineapple as well, which is here. Okay, so yeah, next meal will be pre-workout. Going to train legs today. Pre-workout's actually very similar to this, just more rice. All right. So meal 3, which is pre-workout, eating this 90 minutes before I train. Very similar to the last meal that you saw. Just difference being is more rice, so 125 gram of dry weight rice and 200 gram of raw chicken. So slightly less protein, slightly more carbs, lower protein, easier to digest, higher carb pre-workout, and then 100 gram of pineapple as well, veg, salt, sauce, exactly the same. So I will then have an intra-workout shake, which I'll go through in a minute, which will boost the carbs and protein for the day and to fuel my performance in the gym. So calories of this pre-workout meal, 710 calories, protein being 72, carbohydrates 110, and fats 4, once again, low fat. You will see I only have one direct fat source today, other than from some beef mince later and dark chocolate with my last meal. All right, so I'm gonna eat this, watch a bit of YouTube, and then get ready for the gym. We're doing legs, quad focus today. I've already run you through that. This isn't a training video. This is a full day of eating, what I get up to in the day sort of video. Now, if you want to see more of these videos, please like and subscribe. I am actually going to stick to doing these YouTubes now. I've been putting them off because I've just been focusing on my prep and getting things sorted, but things are moving smoothly. I was moving into a new flat, getting that in order. So now I have, you know, a bit of time to focus on creating and documenting content for the rest of this prep. I've obviously got 6.5 weeks till my first show, but then, you know, I'll be competing for over a month. So, you know, that's it. I would like to do a video a week, and that's like, you know, 10, 11 weeks worth of prep content. And then we'll document in the off season. So yeah, like and subscribe, comment below what things you would like to see. And anyway, I'm staring at this because I cannot wait to tuck into it. So let's eat. This guy's going to train legs now. So intra-workout supplementation. In here, I'll drink this 2-3 exercises in. In this is carbs, protein. So intra-workout carbohydrates, performance fuel. This is carbohydrates. Okay, 45 grams of this will give me, bear with me, 41 gram of carb, and then I have 10 grams of EAA, so 10 grams of protein there, essential amino acids. Okay, so about 3 exercises in, I'll start sipping on that, and that will fuel me for your session. Carbohydrates mid-intra workout, super helpful and vital. 2 birds, 1 stone. If you're in an off-season setting, obviously I'm on prep now, so this might come down along the way, but I highly doubt it. In an off-season setting, it's a big window where you're training 2-3 hours where you're not eating, so it can be a great way using intra-workout supplementation to get that food in. But in the prep setting right now, you're going to be burning through your glycogen stores very quickly, fatiguing, losing your pump. This instant release carbohydrates that you're going to be able to use during your session straight away. All right, so the total calories of this meal, I suppose it is a meal because it's calories, 177 calories, 10 grams of protein, 41 gram of carb, 0 fat. Let's go train legs. I'm not going to film legs. I've already filmed my quad focus leg day and I will film it again, but that's for another time. I'll see you back here for post-workout. Yes, people, so back from legs. Ridiculously good session. Really enjoying training at the moment, even though, you know, I'm closing in on show day, 6.5 weeks out now. Pretty fucking lean, as you can see from my updates, but sessions are just flying at the moment. Intensity is very much there, and long may it continue. I absolutely love training. It is a massive passion of mine. You know, it's never ever a burden to me. It's the highlight of my day, so I don't ever see that slipping. Sure, it might get tough as we get a bit closer, but I've probably got two kilos to lose, so I can't see it deteriorating too much. Now, post-workout is this. What I've done is I come home from the gym, I make this cream of rice and let it sit, put it in the freezer whilst I go shower. It's good practice to eat your post-workout food once your heart rate's come down. This will allow for better digestion. You know, back in the day when I was a young lad, first started training, 17, 18, I thought that you had to get out of the gym and straight into some protein, literally come out of the gym and neck a protein shake, eat some tuna in the changing rooms, right? As long as it's, you know, within an hour of training would be the most optimal time. You want to wait for your heart rate to come down so you can digest the food better. So my gym's about, honestly, 5-10 minute walk from here. I'll come home, make this. So I don't like it when it's piping hot, the cream of rice straight out the microwave. I like it when it's cooled down a little bit, and then I put it in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes whilst I'm showering, getting changed. And when I come out, it's still a little bit warm and it's thickened up a bit like a cake. Now, what I use for cream of rice, I'll go through the full ingredients in a minute. Trained by JP, maple syrup cream of rice is my current go-to. I do bounce between a few flavors. This cookies and cream is very good as well. Salted caramel's great. Trained by JP from Full Bore Sports, and the protein that I use is performance protein. This is a mix of isolate and concentrate. Now, I never ever get gut issues from this, but even if you do, which is very unlikely, just go for the full pro isolate. You know, I sometimes have clients getting gut issues, and it's normally from a shit. They're like, oh, whey protein gives me like bloating, gas. It's not the whey protein, it's the quality of your protein. You know, perform, cough, cough. So this is a very high quality whey. Anyways, malted chocolate. Look at that. So I don't really like very sweet chocolatey flavored wheys, but this is like quite neutral. It's like almost like creamy. It's a Malteser. That's what it's supposed to be like. So full spec of what I'm eating post-workout. Very high carb, protein, low fat, standard. So cream of rice, 125 gram. Whey performance protein, 50 grams. And then 150 grams of frozen berries, half raspberries, half blueberries. 2 grams of low salt, 2 grams of sodium, doused in cinnamon. I don't make it fucking fancy like some people do, like whey paste and all that. Looks great, I'm sure it is. I just cannot be bothered to make it or the cleanup. I make it how I make it and I fucking love it. That's all that matters, right? And I enjoy every taste. So I'm gonna get stuck into this. Watch some YouTube for 10 minutes, and then honestly, what I do then is get straight to work. If post-training, if I let myself chill, lay on the sofa, I have a big come down from, you know, training, the CNS fatigue and also the caffeine, and then I really struggle to get back going. So if I just keep the ball rolling, get on the laptop, I've got some more check-ins to do. I've got a consultation call with a new client, which is exciting. And I've got a decent amount of text that was sent to me whilst I was training, some form footage and questions. Tear through that. Then it is currently now 4:30. Okay, I will then go for a walk, finish off my steps, which are 12,500. It normally takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to finish those steps off. Come home and have meal 5. This is meal 4 post-workout. I'll then have meal 5. Then I can just chill for the evening, watch some TV, and then have my last meal and go to bed. But I will show you that. Post-leg brain fart, forgot to give you the macros. So total calories for this meal is 712. Protein, 44 grams. Carbs, 130 grams. Fats, 3 grams. All right, guys, steps done. 12.5K done now. So I'm at 12.5K now. Whatever steps I'll do, it'll probably end up being, you know, pushing 13,000. But, you know, the steps that I do, just shuffling around the house, getting ready for bed, cooking, don't really count. In my opinion, they're not proper expenditure. So, steps done. All my work is done. So now I can have meal 5. I'm gonna chill on the sofa, watch some TV. I've been watching Snowfall on BBC iPlayer. Very good. I've been smashing through that every evening. Now, this is meal 5. Very similar to the other meals, just smaller. This is my most anticipated meal most days because after training, I eat my post-workout food, digest that very quickly, and then I go out for a long old walk, and by the time I get back, I'm very hungry, so this one always goes down very well. So, chicken breast, raw, 225 gram. Jasmine rice, 50 grams, so a smaller portion here, that's dry weight obviously, and then 100 gram of pineapple again, same sauces, same salt, same veg. I've actually, not same veg, I've added some jalapenos to this because I picked some up in Aldi on the way home. I do occasionally throw those in, they're very low cal, big bang for the buck with taste, if I'm in the mood. So that's meal 5 done. Calories of which, 474 calories, 74 protein, 52 carb, 3 fat. All right, so time to chill. I'm very hungry, so this is going to be lovely. Chill on the sofa, and then I will rendezvous with you for my last meal, which is oats, which is fucking lovely. Sets me up nice before bed. Just like that, the day is done. Last meal, sat on the sofa, watching TV. Living the dream. So 75 grams of oats, 50 grams of whey, 10 gram of dark chocolate, 85%, and 150 grams of frozen fruit, half raspberries, half blueberries, 2 grams of low salt, 2 grams of pink salt, fuckload of cinnamon. This here is absolutely delicious. Once again, cook it in the microwave and then put it in the freezer for like 15 minutes. Cook it, lay the dark chocolate on top. Okay, spread it around so it's like a layer of dark chocolate on the top. And then put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. This kind of makes the outside of it cold, but the interior is still warm when I chop into it. The frozen fruit still cold and crunchy on top. Dark chocolate is melted, gooey center. Perfection. All right, paired with this, okay, my sleep supplements. So I actually took these a bit ago. I took these about 8 p.m. Dream Sleep here, trained by JP, best sleep supplement on the market. I can really tell when I take this and when I don't for how deep my sleep is and how easy it is to get to sleep. Zinc, magnesium, off the top of my head, ashwagandha, 5-HTP, some other bits in there as well. I've then got not too much water because I don't want to be, I'm waking up pissing it a lot at the moment in the night because that's just the way it is on prep. Less body fat, drier you are, the more you're pissing. But anyways, this is joining, once again, trained by JP, running theme here, bought on Full Ball Sports. This is good for your joints, essentially, and especially right now where I am on prep, joints are pretty fucking dry. I'm dry, which means I'm at a higher risk of injuring my joints, so this protects me, and I run this all year round, in the off season and in prep. So that is day done. Oh, calories for said meal, 621 calories here, last meal, 46 grams of protein, 81 carb, 11 fat. This is the most fat I'm having all day on training day, as you can see. Now, ladies and gents, the final conclusion, the summary of today, what you've all been waiting for. This is the first time me seeing this as well, and how much I've actually been eating. So total calories for the day, 3,853. This is all tracked on MyFitnessPal. And I've scanned most of the barcodes. Okay, so 3,853 calories total. Protein, 365 gram. Now, this is normally actually a tad bit higher because I normally have MPS Max Intra-workout, but I ran out today. Carbohydrates are 589. That's including the intra-workout. And then fats are 27. The veg I don't include in this, nor do I include the sauces, because I leave them as a constant. The sauce is around 25 to 30 grams of sauce per meal. Like I said, I use very low calorie stuff, and I try and stay away from like 0 calorie, very sweetened, you know, like 0 calorie fucking curry sauce, whatever. So the sauces and veg is not included because they will stay constant all the way through to the end, bar peak week where we will bring out veg, and I'll probably have no sauce. So yeah, that is the total. Okay, as you can see, my meals are the same every day, and I will have those meals, the exact same meals, and I have done all the way through prep until the end of prep. Rest day food, I will do another full day of eating, but it doesn't differ too much. It's just a decent bit lower carb. It's always a good approach, people, when you're on a prep or in any scenario, to be honest, to on a rest day, lower the carb have a higher carb approach on the training day, especially during prep. Rest day is a perfect opportunity to really bring those carbs down because you don't have your training there where you need to be fueled for your performance. And the reason why I have lower fat is exactly that. Higher carbs fuel performance. What maintains muscle during a prep? Your training intensity, making sure that you are producing a stimulus to maintain that tissue. All right, so anyways, another point being, with my foods, they are the exact same every single day. This brings down the food focus. If you're running this if it fits your macros approach on prep as a competitor, trying to fit in as many palatable foods as possible, you're gonna crave more. For me, I know this is the food I'm eating all the way through prep. That's the way it is. I eat the same thing every single day. I make it nice and I enjoy every single meal, but I'm not craving for different foods because I know I can't have them. Simple as. If I'm like, oh, can I fit in some smoked salmon and cream cheese on a bagel? Can I fit in a, low calorie ice cream? All this stuff, right? Sure, for a lifestyle client and in the off season, you can use some flexibility. But I think in prep, when food focus can get a run away with you, and you're craving these foods, just stay away. And my best course of action is just stick to a rigid meal plan every single day. Good quality food, consistent as well, because another thing is you can track these things very wrong. MyFitnessPal isn't always 100% accurate, right? So even with those things I've tracked there, that might not be 100% what the calories and macros are, but I know if I'm eating the exact same things every single day, prepared in the same way, if my coach Kuba pulls something, say pulls rice, I know that's going to make a drop, whether it's tracked differently on MyFitnessPal or not. That's why I've not even bothered looking on MyFitnessPal, because I do not care what the numbers are. I just follow that meal plan he tells me. And then, like I said, I'm not trying to squeeze in these macros because you might get it wrong. And at the end of the day, do you want to look back, not be in condition on show day and think, did I do something wrong there? I know in my heart of hearts that I've given this absolutely everything. Everything's been perfect, nailed 100% every single day. Sure, you can do a fits your macros approach. It just ain't for me. It might be for you, but I would highly recommend for consistency and lack of food focus to go for a meal plan, but find a meal plan that you enjoy. Anyways, people, rant over. Anyways, people, thank you for watching. It's been a long one. Full day of eatings are normally pretty long, and obviously I've squeezed in a bit of updates in there as well, but I haven't uploaded in a while, so here is a big old update. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe.